The GFX 100 II from Fujifilm has 102 megapixel. But can you tell the difference between a 100, 40 and 26 megapixel image? I have exported 3 pictures that you can see on your screen right now. Comment down below which one you think is which, and let's see at the end of the video if you are correct. So if we dive into capture 1, I have 3 pictures at the moment that you can see that I have cropped to basically match the aspect ratio on each of these images. Looking at those pictures as they are, it is very difficult to see which one is which. The 3 of them appear pretty good quality, but it's when you zoom in that you actually see the difference in resolution. If we zoom in towards the attach of the strings of the guitar, well, we can already see slight differences in the 3 pictures. While on the GFX, every single detail appears crisp, except what's not in focus, obviously. Well, you can see that on the X-H2S especially, there are still some details that are already seem a little bit pixelized in comparison. The X-T5 still hold definitely enough, and you can't really see the difference between the GFX and the X-T5 that much. However, if you start zooming in even more, which most of the people don't do, let's be honest here, well, you can see the pixel on the X-H2S. The X-T5 you can start seeing some pixels, but the GFX holds completely fine and you can still have a perfect image. And that's one of the strengths of the GFX and the medium format system. You are able to generate several crops for, let's say, different application. If you want to generate a banner, or if you want to generate a different crop for, let's say, a particular ad, etc., without losing too much image quality. Now, just for fun, I also tried something similar with a pumpkin. And when looking at the images as they are, one from the X-T5, the other one from the GFX, there is not much difference. When you start zooming in, you can see the crazy amount of details that you can get from the GFX system. And yes, there is a huge difference between 100 and 40 megapixel. There is no denying that. But let's come back to our first example when I show you 3 pictures and I ask you to guess which one was the GFX, the X-T5 or the X-H2S. So here is the answer, and most of you, I bet, did not get it right. The reason is simple. It's because it's very hard to distinguish one from the other, especially from some export like Instagram, because you only have pictures with 1080 pixels of width. You pretty much lose the whole quality of your picture. So yes, resolution matters, but what matters the most is your end application. If you need huge giant billboards, well, you pretty much don't have a choice. I think that the GFX is something that you need and that you know that you need, right? Because you need that particular requirement when it comes to print. However, for most of us, well, something like the X-T5 is already more than enough, and the X-H2S or the X-T4 or X-T3, 26 megapixel is also more than enough. You will not be able to see the difference after export, especially if the only application that you have is social network. Let me know down in the comment if you guessed it right, if you got the right picture for the GFX, the X-T5 and the X-H2S. Thank you for watching today's video, and subscribe for more if you want to know more information about the GFX 100 II.